Hi, Suryasesh. Hi, everyone else. I'm Lavanya. Welcome back to the quiz. I'll be conducting a quiz. We'll be waiting for 2 minutes more and then we'll begin with the quiz right away. Good evening. Hello. I hope you all are doing good and I also hope I'm audible and visible. And I am also going to share my screen. Someone please confirm if my screen, as in the presentation, the quiz, is visible or not. How is everyone doing, by the way? Yeah, share the screen. Yeah, okay. We will begin with the quiz. Okay, two passages, 5 to 6 questions each, and then some area-based questions at the very end. So the first passage is based on India's biodiversity targets under the CBD or Convention on Biological Diversity. India has submitted its national biodiversity targets to be achieved by one to the United Nations Convention on Biological Diversity in September 2024. The Kunming Montreal Global Diversity Framework has two action oriented global targets for urgent action over the decade to the year 1. The actions set out in each target need to be initiated immediately by parties, including India, and achieved by the year 1. Alright? Moving to the questions. What is that? Okay, so the first question is what is one? And which is basically the target year. What's the target year to achieve these targets? Options 2030, 2025, 2027, or 2033. And well, the correct answer is option A, 2030. Very good, everyone selected the correct answer. The correct answer is 2030. Moving on to the next question. And the question is what is 2 or how many targets have been set up? And the options are 16 targets, 23 targets, 27 targets, or 11 targets. And the correct answer is option B, 23 targets have recently been set up. Moving to the third question. The question is which edition of the Conference of Parties COP is going to be held soon and where? And your options are 14th edition in Paris, 17th in Italy, 18th in Japan, or 16th in Colombia. The correct answer is 16th edition to be conducted soon in Colombia. COP 15 was held. Hi Ridhima. Can anyone tell me where was COP 15 held? While I move to the next question. And the question is India is aiming for dash of areas to be effectively conserved to enhance biodiversity. Options are 25% area, 30% area, 35% area, or 45% area. And the correct answer is option B, 30% of area. Very good. 30% of area to be effectively under, to be conserved to enhance biodiversity. And also, India is targeting for a 50% reduction in the introduction and establishment procurement of invasive alien species. All right. be those flora or fauna, both of them. Moving to the next question. The question is, when was the Kunming Montreal Global Biodiversity Framework adopted? Options are 2016, 2013, 2019, or 2022. The correct answer is option D, 2022. Okay, so this global biodiversity framework, it is a multilateral treaty which is aimed at halting and reversing the biodiversity loss globally across world by the year 2030, as we had in the previous questions as well. This was adopted in the year 2022 December during the 15th meeting of the Conference of Parties, COP15. मैंने क्वेश्चन भी पूछा था बेटा it this framework supports the sustainable development goals जो हैं उनको achieve करना है and all of that, and this is built upon the achievement and जितने lessons were learned from the strategic plan for biodiversity. All right, ठीक है. Moving to the next question. Okay, Nadu studies, which question are you on? In response to the CBD obligations, India developed national biodiversity targets that align with the previous Aichi biodiversity targets. How many? 5, 9, 12, or 17? And the correct answer is option C, 12 targets. Very good. The Nadu waits. Which question do you want? Does anyone want me to repeat any question? I can go back. Also, Naish Shimas, it was not conducted in UAE. Very good, Ridma. COP15 was held in Montreal, Canada. Does anybody want me to go to any previous question or should we proceed? Okay, since nobody is saying anything, I'll proceed. Okay, just need a quick minute. Okay, sure. I don't know. Okay, meanwhile, I'll read the passage and yeah, okay, perfect. Congratulations, Noor and CLAT man. Okay, now to the next passage, which talks about the Living Planet report of 2024. The report, called Habitat Loss and Degradation, driven primarily by food systems, as the biggest threat. It said overexploitation, invasive species, and diseases combined with effects of the climate crisis were pushing wildlife and ecosystem beyond their limits. Nature is issuing a distress call. The Director General of WWF International said in a statement released with the report. The linked crisis of nature loss and natural loss and climate change are pushing wildlife and ecosystems beyond their limits, with dangerous global tipping points threatening to damage Earth's life support systems and destabilize society. I hope the path is clear also regarding this climate crisis and stuff. Did you want to read the news about green grass growing in Antarctica? And that's really alarming, really alarming. ठीक है, moving to the questions. And the first question is, there has been a catastrophic dash decline in the average size of monitored wildlife population in just dash years. Options are 55% decline in 25 years, 63% decline in 19 years, 73% decline in 50 years, or none of the above. And the correct answer is option C, 73% decline in the 50 years. Moving to the next question. The question is, when was the World Wildlife Fund for Nature established, in which year? And your options are 1961, 1975, 1989, or 2001. And the correct answer is option A, 1961. It was established in 1961. Moving to the next question, which is where are the headquarters of World Wildlife Fund for Nature located? And your options are France, Namibia, Moscow, or Switzerland. And the correct answer is option D, Switzerland. Very good. The question is where were the steepest declines in monitored wildlife populations recorded? Your options are Southeast Asian nations, Latin America, Europe, or Middle East. And the correct answer is option B, Latin America. Okay, so it's not just Latin America, but it's also Latin America and the Caribbean region. So basically, the steepest decline in the monitored wildlife populations were recorded in Latin America and Caribbean, and they had around 95% decline. Then comes Africa, which had 75% something decline, and then the Asia Pacific region, which had 60% and all of that. All right, moving to the next question. And the question is, the report estimates that by 2050, the world would only need dash of an Earth to sustain food production if India's diet model were adopted worldwide. Options are 0.84%, 1.99%, 1.72%, or 2.003% of an Earth to sustain food production. The correct answer is option A, 0.84%. This is a very complex question, वैसे अगर आप लोगों ने तुक्का लगाया है तो अलग बात है बट फिर जनरली नीचे आंसर करना वेरी गुड दिस इज अ वेरी कॉम्प्लेक्स क्वेश्चन बट अगेन has to be there. Moving to the last question for the passage, I think. And the question is whereas the poaching for the ivory trade led to a 78 to 81% decline in forest elephant populations from year 2004 to 2014. Options are the European nation, African nations, India, or none of the above. Okay, it's not African nations, it's just Africa. Europe, Africa, India, none of the above. Very good. The correct answer is Africa. क्योंकि elephants majorly are found in African and Asian countries. ठीक है. I am moving to the leaderboard. Very good, Noor, and everyone else is attending the quiz. Wait, before we go to this, can anyone tell me who the Director General of WWF International is? जो passage में दिया है, nature is issuing a distress call. Said the Director General of WWF International. Who is the Director General? Anyone? And I move to the area-based questions. Okay, so the first question is who will take oath as the new Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir? And your options are Mehbooba Mufti, Mumtaz Hussain, Maulana Akhtar, or Umar Abdullah. And the correct answer is option D, Umar Abdullah. Very good, that's very impressive. Very good. Moving to the next question. Question is recently S. Karnaleshwar has been appointed as the Chief of Staff. Ex- Again, everyone. Yes, I'm so sorry, I'm back. Okay, the correct answer is Indian Coast Guard. Recently, has been made the chief of Indian Coast Guard. Moving to the last question, and the question is: Indian Navy's new ship Sampark has been built by which of the following? Your options are Cochin Shipyard Limited, James A Limited, James A Shipyard Limited, LNT Shipyard, or Hindustan Shipyard Limited. And the correct answer is option C, LNT Shipyard. But yeah, that's it for the quiz. We have the final leaderboard. Congratulations, Noor and Clatman, and everyone else for attending the quiz. Very good, very nice work. I hope you all learned something from the quiz. And if you all want me to display any slide again, I can do that. If you have any doubts, you can ask that. Yes, very good. Surya Seesh and the Nadu study is very good, amazing. That's the correct answer. Anyone, any questions, please ask, or we'll end the stream. Okay, I think nobody has any questions. So I'll end the stream and I'll see you all tomorrow. You're welcome. Thank you for joining, everyone. And all the best. Good night. Bye bye.